The challenge of insecurity is a common event within our body politics. Everybody appears to be conscious of this. But, Mr. President, I want us to note as a Senate that the rate of insecurity in the country has not only increased astronomically, but has reached a melting point. This challenge melts or manifests in varied forms. It manifests in kidnapping, banditry, armed robbery, assassination, and a host of other criminal activities. Mr. President, the recent assassination of the chairman of APC in Nasarawa State, which is one of the high-profile assassinations, is still very fresh in our memories. A Chinese national a fortnight ago was abducted in my community, who are involved in road construction. And as I speak now, his whereabouts is still unknown. Worried that there is growing suspicion of complicity of officials who are saddled with the responsibility of protecting lives and properties of the citizens, but compromised in the process. This is heightened by arrest of several security operatives involved in armed robbery, kidnapping activities across the country. It's only in Nigeria, Mr. President, that communication facilities can be used without biometric process. No valid identification of passport details in the case of foreigners, and in a place so as to check abuse of this process. Bandits, terrorists negotiate for ransom using telephones and getting away with it. Mr. President, how can we be so negligent as a people and as leaders, all of us, and insensitive to the safety and security of our citizens? That Senate is concerned that the confidence between the protected and the protector is being increasingly eroded, resulting to breakdown of law and order, as demonstrated in the NSAS protest, which was subsequently hijacked by miscreants. And today, we are paying for it. Further note, Mr. President, that the political permutations across the landscape is also attracting politicians to recruit criminals for the purpose of destabilizing the corporate existence of our country. This evil intent can be easily achieved given the poor control over communication facility, this inability of our security apparatus and service providers to effectively manage this all-important sector. Mr. President, arising from this, I want to highlight as the main focus of this motion that this Senate summoned the Minister of Communication accordingly to interface with our standing committee, whether an ad hoc committee to be set up for this purpose, to interface with the various service chiefs and communication minister and service providers so as to fine-tune the usage of these communication facilities. I so move, Mr. President.
An ad hoc committee just to interface with the Minister of Communications on this. I would suggest that our Senate Committee on Communications should invite the Minister and ensure that he implements those provisions or those resolutions we have passed in the last Senate and in this Senate as well on how the communications subsector would aid in the fight against the insecurity that we have been facing. So, Senate Leader, hi. Prayer, and that is the one amended, and I'll put the question. that the Senate Committee on Communications and Legislative Compliance interface with the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy to ensure the implementation of the recommendations of the Senate on the fight against insecurity as it relates to his ministry. Those in favor say aye. Those against any, the ayes have it.